Learn to root online in the comfort of your own home. Go at your own pace with unlimited access. Visit the RebornArtistStudio.com for more information. West Coast Doll Show, brought to you by Janie Scott, February 28th to March 1st, 2026 at the Doubletree Hotel, Ontario, California. Visit westcoastdollshow.com for more information. The 4th Annual Dolls of the World Expo will be held in Greensboro, North Carolina, June 27th and 28th, 2026. For more information, visit dollsoftheworldexpo.com.
Hi everyone, I'm Lizbeth Devlin from the Reborn Artist Studio.
Hey guys, this is Janie from the West Coast Doll Show.
And my name's Bobbi from Truborns.
And welcome to another edition of Reborn Rap. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
It's so good to be back. We had our last show, we had so many people respond and send in little videos. I was really touched by that because it really made me feel like the podcast is valued. So it was really sweet. We got some amazing Happy New Year celebrations and videos sent to us, and it gave the three of us a little bit of a break too, because I know that we were all kind of dying from Christmas and New Year, and I know you guys with the kids and everything, so it was really nice to get that little break.
It really was. I definitely needed the break. A lot's happened in my household, and it was a good break. I know that Bobbi needed the break.
Definitely needed a little downtime.
Yeah. So thank you everybody that held on and also everybody that sent in those videos. It was fantastic.
Yeah, thank you guys. It was amazing. So we're back. We're ready for 2026 and get started with a new year. Yeah. You ladies are pretty busy. You've got doll shows coming up. That's very exciting. And
we do. But what have you been up to? Wait a minute. I want to hear about what's happened at your house because there's a new addition there.
There is a new addition. So I was fostering a dog, and the foster left. It was actually adopted, and I decided to get a new addition, and it's a puppy. And this one is a permanent. My dog Grunt was missing the foster. Oh, he was miserable. He was just moping around all over the place. So I got a new baby, and it wasn't planned. It was kind of came around by accident, half planned, I guess. And so I have a new puppy. She is a pocket bully, and her name is Lulu, and she's gorgeous, very sweet. She's 9 weeks old. Yeah.
So cute. So cute. I absolutely love her.
Yeah, thank you. So I've just been taking care of her, and then I finished up a custom, my last baby of the year. That was a Christopher. That is such a nice kit to paint. I mean, it's absolutely flawless, and it turned out pretty good, so I'm happy with that. But you girls have been super busy because you both have doll shows coming up this year, and of course, Janie, you've got yours coming up first.
I woke up this morning and somebody had sent me a message and it had like the countdown date and I had a panic attack. And,
I know how that feels.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a panic attack because I'm thinking I still have 2 months. And then when they give me the amount of days that is there, it's a whole different feeling. And a little bit of a panic attack, but it's happening.
How many weeks off are we? We're probably about 5, maybe?
Yeah, it's not that far. So it's coming around quick. I've worked really hard on a few little elements for the show, and I've been working on Bobbi's favorite rabbit that I'm going to put in her bed at the show. Look at her. She's like, oh my God.
That rabbit is stunning. You did such a good job on it.
Thank you. He's a lot of fun. A lot of work went into him. And then the other things I've been making, like the rose bushes, I've posted a few things here and there, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm not posting that you'll see when you get there. So yeah, I'm super excited.
How tall is that rabbit? Like if it stood next to you?
He is probably close to, he's over 4 foot. So he's over 4 foot because he's taller than my daughter. So he's over 4 foot.
He's
like if you go to his top of his ear, I mean, he's pretty tall.
Yeah, he's taller than my ex-husband.
It's so cool looking. It's super cool looking.
Yep, he just needs a little bit more embellishment on his hat because somebody told me I needed to Janie his hat, and
Who was that?
yeah, I wonder who that was. So I'm gonna Janie his little hat, and he's ready to roll. So I was really excited. I did go see the Trophy House company. I've been working really close with a local company because I like to support local small businesses, and that's a big thing for me because I'm a small business. So I went to the small trophy company here in town, and they were so excited to be able to handle all the trophies. And the owner, when I went in to check on things the other day, was super ecstatic about what they're doing for the show. So pretty excited about that too.
Yeah, and I noticed a lot of people online are talking about the show, so people are really excited about it. It's going to be an absolutely spectacular show. What are those dates again, Janie? If anybody is available to go to the show and hasn't planned it yet, there's still time to get your tickets. What's the dates?
Yeah. So the dates is February 28th and March 1st, and we sell all of our tickets there at the door for the showroom floor. So they're unlimited. We're not going to run out. We even have a 2-day ticket pass special. So, you can either buy a 1-day, or if you're coming for both days and you're staying at the hotel, you could buy the 2-day pass and save some money. So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic. Miss Bobbi, what have you been up to, girl?
I am currently working on some babies for the West Coast Doll Show. And of course, still working on our show as well. But I'm working on a couple contest babies. And at the same time, we're getting ready to start casting the addition of Camellia and Silicone, which is going to be super exciting.
Oh, yeah. Can you show that one? Are you allowed to show that baby?
Yeah, I can show a...
Because we just got a sneaky peek of the head. Oh, look at that baby. I love her. That was a gorgeous kit in vinyl. It's going to be spectacular in silicone. Look at that.
Yeah, we have a wait list for this one, but yeah, we're getting ready to start casting that tomorrow. And then just working on my contest babies and, getting our dates ready for our show. We're releasing all of our tickets this month for the show for early birds, banquet, our baby shower event, which this year we're doing Cute as a Cupcake gift exchange.
Oh,
and then our, what is it? Early birds, I think is up next. Was the next thing that goes up for sale. So
what are the dates of your show again, Bobbi?
June 27th and 28th are the actual show dates.
27 and 28. And you're in California and you're in North Carolina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janie's in Ontario, California, and we're in Greensboro, North Carolina.
I don't know how
the West and the East.
Yeah.
It's like the good witch and the bad witch.
I don't know how you girls do it. I mean, I tell you something I've learned from talking to the two of you. One thing that I will never ever do is put on a doll show. I don't know where. I mean, like the work involved in putting these shows on. I mean, dealing with the hotels, the location, vendors. I mean, just like, I don't know. I bow down to you girls. I really do.
I think the back end, like the back end troubleshooting is the part that can get really stressful. Is that back end, the troubleshooting when little things pop up and you have to fix them really quick. Nobody sees that. They see the end result, but they don't see kind of everything you have to go through to get to the finish line.
That's a good point, actually, putting out all those little fires and well, good for you.
Yeah.
God, see, yeah, that's great. And again, like one of the reasons for putting this podcast on too was to show women in business, successful women in business, and you guys totally emulate that. So good for you, ladies. Good for you. So we have a couple of little changes coming up. We like to change the podcast up from time to time. And this is kind of based on what people request and what people would like to see us do. So we're going to start adding a tutorial to the video. It'll be on the 15th of each month. We'll either one of us or maybe we'll have someone come on and do a little tutorial. And we're going to start with Janie's tutorial on February the 15th. What is your tutorial going to be, Janie?
It's going to be applying real lanugo, so the little hairs, and I'm super excited. A lot of people have requested to know how I put it on. I've had a lot of people ask me how I put it on, so I figured instead of doing one person at a time, it'd be great to share it on the podcast. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm going to show exactly how I put it on. I'm not gatekeeping it, and I think it'll be a really good thing to teach people.
Good for you. And for anybody looking for fibers, they can get fibers from Truborns. So we'll put a link up. So if anybody wants to kind of watch the video and then test out doing the fibers, they can do it and get the fibers from Bobbi's place. And then we're also going to be doing Bobbi's segment. That's going to continue, Table Talk. And you've got a really good one coming up that I'm dying to see. What is that one, Bobbi?
Well, when I had asked what people would like to hear about, one of the most requested things was understanding the production process from clay to the artist's hands. So I'm going to be making a video explaining that process so people understand.
That's really good. I love that behind the scene one. I'm really interested in that too, because I have a vague idea from talking to you what the process is, but that's I'm really looking forward to that one. That's going to be a very good one. Very good one.
Me too.
And then we were going to have Sue Ellen on the podcast, but unfortunately we've had to push Sue Ellen's date out a little bit. Just got some stuff have come up and she's not able to record when we wanted her. We do have our next guest coming up. It's going to be February the 1st, and that is going to be Dave of Reborns.com. And Dave is actually stepping out of his comfort zone a little bit by coming onto the podcast. So if you have any questions for Dave, let us know. But we're going to learn all about the ins and outs of Reborns.com from the collector side and from the seller side.
Yeah. And, you know, what's also exciting is he's coming to the West Coast Doll Show. He's really stepping out because, you know, me and him have been talking for several weeks, and he told me he really wanted to come to the show and put the, you know, faces to the names that he sees on his platform. And he really wants to meet people in person and let them get to know who he is. And he will have a table at the West Coast Doll Show.
That's exciting. Finally get to meet him in person. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm so proud of him coming out behind the keyboard, you know. Good for him. That'll be exciting.
It's exciting. He's super excited too. He's so jazzed up. He's going to all the events. He's even getting dressed up for an event. Ooh. So I'm super excited for him. I really enjoy our conversations.
Yeah, that's lovely. That's great. Love that.
Speaking about opportunities, Bobbi has another fantastic opportunity happening right now through Truborns. And of course, you know, every time I see these posts, I get so excited to see all the work that goes into it. So tell us about that opportunity, Bobbi.
We currently have a prototype opportunity going on right now for the new kit Zara by Sheila Mrofka. And I'm so excited to see there's been so many comments already. I can't wait to sit and go through every single photo and pick a few people to do those prototypes. Now, we have our regular prototype artists that you see not all the time, but you'll see them more frequently. And then we like to give new opportunities to new artists as well. But as far as regular prototype artists, I am going to be sending prototypes to both of you. So be on the lookout, ladies.
Prototypes of what?
Zara.
Oh my God, are you killing me? Oh, did you know?
She did not know.
I didn't know. Look at my face.
Oh my gosh. Oh,
I turned red. I became like red like a bee.
Oh my God, I had no idea. No idea at all. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, this is a gorgeous kit as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice size, like chunky 20-inch kit, you know. She's going to be... He's so newborn looking. I love that newborn look.
Oh, I love it. I do. I love those chunky legs. You know me. I like a bit of meat on my kids. Thank you so much. That's wonderful. Mm-hmm. And Bobbi gave both of us our start too. So we really appreciate it. Did you know, Janie?
I had no clue. I'm so excited because I have her in silicone. I have her in silicone.
Oh, you had me going because we were talking about this the other day about prototype artists, and you never mentioned this to either one of us. So
nope, she left us hanging on a cliffhanger.
Did
that's awesome. Well,
today,
I appreciate that opportunity.
In the mail, I just got probably 1,000 COAs in the mail today that I have to go through a number and everything. But we have 5 kits that are being released soon. Dune is on the way. The triplets are starting to arrive. Reverie is also here, along with Emma Wendy Sue. Those are all coming in this month and will be released.
Oh my gosh! So that's a lot, and you do all this on your own. I mean, you get the kids to help too, but I like Well done. I can't even take care of the dogs I have, and you guys.
Because a lot of sculptors' kits are also arriving this month. Now, the factory closes every February for a New Year's break. So the factory's trying to get everything out before the break. So I am getting bombarded with, emails from these sculptors saying, okay, the kits are going to be on the way this week, next week. So we're going to have a lot of releases coming up in January, end of January.
Wow.
A lot.
Yeah.
Get your wallets ready, folks.
Yeah. And we'll put a link to your post for the prototype opportunity. Is there a deadline on that, Bobbi? Or, because you'll look for them even past this kit release. You'll continue to look for people.
Yeah, probably the end of this month will be the deadline for Zara, because we probably won't get the prototypes until either February or March. It's going to be a little bit longer, so we have a little time.
All right, so there's an artist out there right now who has no idea that they're just about to become a prototype artist. How exciting.
And this is particularly for people that have never done one. So this particular contest is for people that have never done a prototype. So, and we'll pick at least 2 people will get this opportunity.
That's amazing.
I love that you do this, because I remember as an artist and a new artist, that was kind of a real goal for me, to become a prototype artist. And it's really, really hard to get that opportunity. So for you to give an opportunity like this to a new artist, that's incredible. It really is. So
and I don't know if you guys have seen on Facebook recently, but there's at least 3 other sculptors right now that have prototype opportunities going on. I've seen them recently. So check them out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Try on all of them,
No kidding.
Yeah, and we'll promote them as much as we can. Sometimes we don't always have the time between filming and stuff, but we're definitely going to help promote those, and also talk about the new release kits. That's Bobbi's department, because she's on the ball.
Yeah, she knows all the kits coming out. So.
Yeah. So keep an eye out, and visit Truborns for all your updates on kits being released.
Woohoo! So exciting. So who is super excited to find out the winners of Baby A, Baby B, or Baby C? I had so much fun with this because, I had triplets that are also A, B, and C. So this was a lot of fun. And when you guys did the black and white photos, we actually all looked like little baby triplets because it was all about the same age group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was actually. That wasn't done on purpose neither. I had to really dig to find a baby picture of me. That's really sad. It's actually not a picture of me. I actually stole it off the internet. No, I'm kidding.
Holy crap. Because your picture looks just like you.
Does it really?
It does.
Because I could tell Bobbi.
Oh, Bobbi.
Really?
Yes.
Immediately. I thought Janie really looked like Janie.
Interesting.
I was a cute baby, I think. I was a cute baby. I think we were all beautiful babies. I mean, babies are just beautiful in general. So
I had a Frankenstein head. I don't know what you're saying.
And my hair was bright red. Like, a lot of people don't know I'm a redhead, but I am actually a redhead, and I had that bright strawberry red hair. But of course, it was black and white, and you couldn't tell.
Black and white, black and white. So who is excited to find out who Baby A was? I know who Baby A was, but I'm pretty excited for you guys to all find out Baby A. Ready? It is...
Bobbi! You look so much like yourself. Like, you haven't changed much at all. So.
She looks just like Levi. They're like twins.
I know, they do. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely her. He gets so mad too when you say that he looks like his mom. Because let me tell you, I see his face when I say it.
Yeah, because he gets mad because he'll say, "Then that means I look like a girl," and I'm like, "No, you look like the boy version of me."
All right, and Baby B was Janie. So yeah, that was me. It took me forever to find that photo.
Oh, it did? Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a big mystery now. Who could Baby C be?
I know, right? Who's Baby C? We need to put him out in color when I want everybody to see him in color. I want to see your red hair.
Oh, you're so funny. There was no color pictures when I was taken. God, spot the old lady. Oh my God. Let me tell you this story one time, okay? I went to get a new driver's license, and I don't know why they do this. They ask you to bring in your birth certificate. And I took my birth certificate into the DMV, and the guy behind the counter, he goes like this. Whoa. This is an old piece of paper? He's the same age as me. Yes.
I thought you made your picture black and white.
No, it came that way. All right, knock the old lady.
All right, so our winner, so I was really excited when I was going through all the people that had correctly answered the baby names in the right order, A, B, and C. And I put everybody's names in a hat and I pulled out the winner. And I'm so excited to announce that it is Tori Marceau. And she's going to get to win a baby from Bobbi. What did you give her, Bobbi?
She is winning a sold out Max kit by Laura Lee Eagles.
Oh my God. That's a gorgeous kit. And it's a soul as well.
Yes, I love Max. I've loved painting Max. That's a beautiful, and actually a lot of people don't know, but Max looks fantastic as a girl.
I've never painted the Max kit. That's wonderful. So congratulations to our winner. Thank you, Bobbi, again for donating such a precious kit. And then, we'll be reaching out to you, or you reach out to us, and we'll get that kit off to you. Congratulations, and thanks for entering, everybody.
Congratulations, Tori.
So next up, we've got a Bobbi segment, Table Talk. This is a great table talk, so let's get into it now. Here we go with Bobbi Barfoot and Table Talk.
Welcome to my messy studio and another episode of Table Talk. Today we're going to be talking about the production process for vinyl kits. So basically how kits go from being clay to the hands of a collector. And that's quite the process. And I want to make sure you guys understand each step of that process. As most of you know, for our industry, it all starts with a block of clay. Wow, it's just amazing to me to see sculptors work. The things that they can accomplish, the realism they can create, it's just amazing. And the amount of time and energy and love and heart and soul that's put into every sculpt is just incredible. And it's just something that is unique to art, because every piece of art has a little bit of their soul and heart put into it, which makes this industry so special. And it also is a huge reason why the counterfeit industry is so detrimental and awful for our industry. But as you can see, the sculptors, I mean, they can spend hours and hours and hours and days and months, sometimes years, sculpting one kit. Once that sculpt is completed, then it's into the oven it goes to be baked, because it has to be fully hardened in order to send off to the factory. Once it is fully baked, any cracks would be repaired if they happen during baking, and it would be sanded down to make sure that there's no imperfections, and then it's boxed up and mailed off to the factory. There are only a couple of authentic factories that are used in our industry. Yes, one of them is in China. Being in China, just because most people don't realize, there are legitimate factories in China, or at least one that I know of, and there are a lot that counterfeit. However, where a sculpt is manufactured does not determine whether or not it can be counterfeited. They are counterfeited from a vinyl kit, which can be purchased pretty much anywhere. So as long as these thieves can get their hands on a kit, then it can be copied regardless of where the kit was manufactured. I do know things are told to people like, well, if the sculptors copyrighted their kits, they wouldn't get copied. which is probably one of the most ignorant statements that I've ever heard, because like I said, number one, where the kit is manufactured, irrelevant. It can be copied regardless. And a copyright, which every sculptor has automatically, and many have copyrights in their countries and in the US, and the copyright that is automatic under the Berne Convention, those copyrights, it's like a law that's written down, right? I mean, there's plenty of laws that we have in our countries, but if someone breaks the law, nothing stops them from breaking that law. So any sculpt can be copied, and many copyrighted sculpts are still copied. Not every sculptor has the means to sue every single counterfeiting company. There are hundreds of them. Do not be fooled into being told that the reason kits are copied is because they're not copyrighted, because that is a complete lie, because all kits, all sculpts are copyrighted automatically, and many copyrighted on top of that. And even that doesn't stop them from being copied. Any more than a law telling me I can't steal a car stops me from stealing that car, or a restraining order stops me from punching you in the face, because it wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, it's a piece of paper that says I can't, but it physically doesn't stop it. On to the next step. And the next step for kit making would be to get that sculpt nicely wrapped up, very safely, bundled, bubble wrapped, padding, the whole nine, and get it in a box and mail it off to the factory, whether it be Germany or the legitimate factory in China. It would go to one of those two places. And then when they receive the kit, they're going to contact you and say, hey, we got your kit, you know, and that way you know it's there. And then begins the process of waiting. Making kits is a lot of waiting, which is why the process can take so long. Once those kits get to the factory, the first molding process is actually the wax molding process. And that is basically a wax duplicate of your sculpt. When they send those wax mold photos to the sculptor or producer, that is for the reason of them looking over and making sure everything matches. So they basically do a side-by-side of the sculpt and the wax mold, and then you go through all these, 40 or 50 photos they send you and look for any errors, flaws, scratches, problems that need to be corrected. This is the stage that you want to correct these. Once you give the approval for the wax molds, meaning you're happy with all of the photos, they do photos from every angle, every limb, top, bottom, front, back, and if you're happy with everything, then it would move forward to the next step. If you're not happy, then they can correct that when it's still in wax. They can do little things. If it's anything major, they may have to remold the limb or the head or whatever it may be, but that's the time to make small corrections. And then they move on to the copper molding process. So the copper molding process is basically making like an inverted copy of something. So if you were to look at it from the outside, it's going to look like unrecognizable, but on the inside, it's a perfect, reverse copy of this sculpt. And those copper molds are what they use to actually cast the kits. A liquid vinyl is poured inside those molds, and they are rotationally moved around, with this machinery. It's rotational molding, and they do that, and it coats the inside of that mold with the vinyl, with the hot liquid vinyl, and it goes around and around and around for, I think it's around 11 minutes. And then once that is done, and the inside's nice and coated, however thick they want it to be, then it's cooled, and then it's popped out, and you have your hollow vinyl piece. That is a perfect replica of your original sculpt, albeit a smidge smaller, because the molding process does make them lose a tiny bit of size, which is why I don't like to give the length of a kit until the prototypes are done. Once those copper molds are done, the prototypes are the first kits that come out of there. So everybody knows the prototypes are those first kits that are sent, anywhere from 3 to up to 10 I've seen sent. And those are looked over by the producer or sculptor for any flaws that might have been missed when you saw the wax mold photos. This is your kind of your last chance to make any type of corrections. Once you make these corrections or are happy with the kit, one of two things will happen. If you're happy with it, you move forward. You're going to send those kits off to the prototype artists to be painted. And again, you're waiting, because that's going to take probably 3 to 4 weeks. If there's something wrong with it at that point, because it's no longer in the wax mold stage, if something does need corrected at that point, it's going to add weeks of time to the production process. This is why some kits can take so long to come out. Not because the sculptor's not moving forward, it's because if any little thing needs corrected, they now have to remold and basically start the process over again. And then they will send you a second prototype or sample, as the factory calls them, to look over and make sure you're happy with. So now we wait for the prototypes to be painted. All the while, it's so exciting to see these sculpts transform from clay to these vinyl babies. And I think the prototype process is probably the most exciting, because many people send the clay to the factory completely unpainted. So through the sculpting process and even the production process, there's never been paint on these sculpts. We don't know what they're gonna look like finished. You have a vision, but until you actually get to see those finished prototypes, you don't really know what it's gonna look like. So that is like Christmas exciting. I love that part, being able to see those painted prototypes for the very first time. Once those prototypes are completed, then it's on to the next step, which would be pre-orders. The kits are put on pre-order through dealers, and the sculptors, they either set the number ahead of time or they go off of the pre-orders and determine the edition size. But those pre-orders happen, and then we wait again. And the reason for that is, once you place the order with the factory for that first batch, or maybe it's the only batch if it all sells out, whatever edition size you set, you place your order and you have to wait for the factory to make it. That can take about a month, but sometimes longer. What delays that? It's not the manufacturing process. Sometimes it's the edition size, but also it can be the shipping. So every dealer ends up getting their kits sent out, but some import processes or whatever might take a little longer. So if the sculptor's waiting for all dealers to have their kits and then do a release date, then that's going to take a little bit longer for all the dealers to get their kits. Once that factory order is completed, then the factory is going to mail all those kits out. All those kits from that one factory are going to be distributed worldwide. It is the same vinyl coming from the same factory. So another kind of myth buster for you is when people say, oh, well, I like this same kit, but I like it from this company or this dealer. It's the same vinyl, same quality, exact same order that was placed. They all go from one location to the different dealers. So you're getting the same quality, same vinyl. There's nothing different. The color's not different. The quality's not different. It's all the same. It's just located at a different store, but the product came from the same place. So if you are ever looking for a kit and one dealer doesn't have it, another dealer may have it. It's the exact same kit, exact same vinyl. Don't be afraid to buy it, because it doesn't make a difference which dealer it comes from, as long as it's an authentic dealer. That's the only difference. You want to buy from authorized dealers only. You don't want to buy from any type of web stores or places where it's going to be fakes. Now the fun part, when the dealers receive their giant boxes full of doll parts, now comes the process of inspecting them, sorting them, bagging them up, or however each dealer contains that single kit, and then shipping them out to the artists. At that point, the people who pre-ordered are going to get their kits. Now it's their turn to do their job, which is to bring that baby to life. And so it is in the artist's hands at that point. The artist then paints it up. I know they, just like the sculptor, they invest time, sweat, tears, blood, into making these babies come alive. And that process can also take many days to many weeks for some people to finish these babies. So we just have to really respect the time and love, because that artist is now also putting a piece of themselves into that baby. You have a piece of art that started as a block of clay, and love was put in it along the way. And the collector ends up with this amazing piece of art that's got multiple people's hearts in it. And that's what makes this art special. And that's what makes the counterfeits awful. You guys have to understand, this is so disheartening for our sculptors. We're never going to fully get rid of it, but we have to stand together against it. It's very important for the survival of our industry that we just don't allow, counterfeits anywhere. Not at the doll shows, not at any of the Facebook groups. Don't be afraid to call people out. Anyone saying that it's the sculptor's fault in any way, anyone saying that the sculptors don't have copyright, they're lying to you. And that is just simply because they know what they're doing is wrong, and misery loves company, and they want people to go down that same path with them so they don't have to feel any wrongdoing. But, wrong is wrong. Illegal is illegal. A real artist is not going to paint a counterfeit. A real artist is going to paint an authentic kit, because otherwise it's not even real art. I hope this helps answer any questions about the process of kits. Thanks for joining me for this episode of Table Talk. I really hope that you guys better understand the process. Reach out to me with any questions. Head over to Truborns.com for your kits and reborn supplies, and siliconekits.com for your silicone kits and supplies. And I hope to see you guys at Dolls of the World Expo in June 27th and 28th of 2026. And we will also be attending the West Coast Doll Show, February 28th and March 1st of 2026. And we will be attending the Kansas Doll Show as well. And I hope to see you guys at all the shows. It's a great place to mingle and have a good time. For now, you guys have a great night, and I'll see you next time on Table Talk. Bye, guys.
Wow, that was a really good segment, Bobbi. I did not realize how much goes into producing a kit and going from start to finish to get it to the artist. I mean, that was really good. I'm so excited that you were able to share all that with us.
Yeah, you do really good with those segments. They're really informative. I've learned so much from them. So thank you. We appreciate you so much, girl.
Yeah,
thank you.
Absolutely.
Happy to help.
Thank you.
So I was watching, I don't know if it was TikTok or one of these reels, and there was a guy who was saying, if you want to know how your 2026 year is going to be, you need to look back at whatever blockbuster movie there was when you were 10 years old. So we did this. And what was yours? What was yours, Bobbi's?
Mine was actually Top Gun.
Oh, that's a right movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like you're going to have a go-getting year, doesn't it?
I hope so. That's the goal.
You're a maverick.
What about you, Janie?
Okay. If you know me, then this is going to make you really laugh. But mine was 3 Men and a Baby.
Oh, like you need
more kids in your future?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But
is this something you need to tell us? Yeah.
I know, 3 people parenting children,
Oh my gosh. Well, I think mine takes the cake because I looked mine up for when I was 10 years old and mine was the Exodus. So I'm going to have a out-of-body experience maybe for 2026.
Yeah, your 2026 is coming in with a bang.
Is that an alien type movie? What is...
You've not seen The Exodus?
You haven't seen The Exodus?
Oh my God.
It's not The Exorcist, it's The Exodus, right?
No, I'm sorry. The Exorcist, sorry.
It's The Exorcist where the little girl is possessed and
she spins her head.
Her head spins.
Throws up the green stuff.
Wait, that's the movie you said?
Yes. Yeah. Well, no, it's not what I said. It's what I meant to say.
It's her accent's got it all jacked up, but
I think Exodus is like, is that a movie about everyone leaves the country? Because that so fits this year.
No, Exorcist. I said it wrong. I'm sorry.
Okay. I was thinking I haven't seen Exodus. Now, Exorcist, I love that movie. So.
Really? Really? So what kind of year am I going to have in 2026?
You're going to have a banger of a year, man, with that movie.
No kidding. Stay
tuned.
At
least it wasn't Twister or something like that.
That movie would scare me.
Oh, yeah. Well, stay tuned, everybody.
So if you have seen that little meme that's going around, drop it in our comments of what movie is for your 10th birthday and what year your 2026 is going to be. I'm curious to see what everybody's movies are.
If you were born in 1970, you're going to look at see what Blockbuster was in 1980, and then you're going to drop that comment in the comments on the YouTube. What else are they going to do with YouTube, Janie?
They are going to hit that subscribe button, hit that subscribe, and follow.
Absolutely. And don't forget to join us for our premiere, which is 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on the 1st and the 15th of each month.
Yeah, don't forget, get in that live chat. We love to have you there.
We love it.
Yeah, fight for the crown. Fight for the crown.
Wait.
You go to the chat, you'll know what it means.
Exactly.
That's what it looks like.
I don't know what it looks like. I never get one. Oh.
Me either.
Live in hope and die in despair, as my mom used to say. What's up next, Janie?
We have one more announcement to make that is a winner. The very, very special announcement that was by Bonnie Brown when she had said that she wanted someone to pick a name and for us to draw it out of the hat of her new baby's kit, the name for the new baby kit. So
that's that
we do have a winner
kit, right?
Yeah, that's that little gorgeous tiny baby that she's making full body. So I believe it's coming out in silicone.
Ooh, so excited. It's silicone by Bonnie.
Yeah. I know. So the winner gets to pick a name and they also get a kit as well. Is that correct? Yes,
they get the twin B from Bonnie for being the winner, and then the baby will be named that name that won. So we have a winner. And let me tell you, there was over 500 of you. There was a lot.
Well, that was just on Facebook because we also had a large number of people dropping names in YouTube as well. So it was wonderful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was a huge pouring of names, and I'm really I like this name. It's really grown on me, and I think it's perfect for that little tiny preemie.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think, Lizbeth, when you saw the name?
I thought the name was great, and it was because I don't believe there's been a kit that name. Of course, Bobbi would know, but if there has, there's been few. Nope.
I've not seen one with that name in silicone or vinyl, so I'm super excited, and it's so cute.
So exciting. So are we ready to drop who the winner is and what the new baby's name is? Yes. Drum roll. Okay, it's Alana Spina. And the baby's name is Lula.
Lula. And how are you spelling that? Lula.
Lula. And I think it's perfect for that little tiny preemie, Lula.
It does sound like a little bitty.
It does sound like a preemie. That was great. I really like that, actually. Who was the winner again, Janie?
Elena Spina is the winner.
Wonderful. What an honor. Oh my gosh.
You got to name one of Bonnie Brown's kits. You'll always have your name that was picked for a kit that's forever going to be out there. And I think that's fantastic.
Awesome.
Yeah, love it. Love it. So congratulations. And we'll be reaching out to you, or you reach out to us, and we'll connect and get your gifts off to you. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So we're just overflowing with giveaways because we have a fabulous giveaway coming up. But we'll tell you what's in the giveaway, but we're not going to announce how to enter the giveaway until our podcast on February the 15th, right?
Yep.
So what's in it, Janie? What's in this bumper prize?
It's a bumper prize, as Lizbeth calls it. So we're doing a complete starter kit, and I contributed a Gypsy Page outfit because I absolutely adore her work to the starter kit. And Lizbeth, what did you donate?
So they will have entry to the routine course and some hair as well. And of course, I'll be helping them if they get stuck in the course. And then Bobbi,
I will be donating a BEP kit with a body. So the BEP by Joylyn Wong, a complete set of paints and mediums by Irresistibles.
Yep.
Wow.
Also, there's going to be a rooting tool and needles, a palette, sponges, paintbrushes, some Lanugo, and some stuffing for the body.
Wow.
Yep.
So everything that you need as a starting artist, starting out, it's going to take you through painting. You've got the kit, painting, you've got the tutorial, you've got the clothing, everything that you could possibly need. That's really is a bumper prize, isn't it?
It is a bumper prize, and it's airing on the same podcast that I'm teaching you how to put the Lanugo on. So you'll learn how to do Lanugo along with getting all these other tools to be able to start your first baby.
And we're actually going to have an extra caveat to the win, and we're not going to talk about it. So you need to tune in to February the 15th and find out more about the little caveat that we have for entering the competition.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
So that's about it, girls. Huh?
It is.
Yeah.
That's it.
Another show. Bobbi, is so good having you on the show. It really is. I love having that third person.
I have a quick question I want to ask you ladies, which is, what are your goals for this year? What goals do you have for 2026?
God, this is like coming. She's throwing this like she threw the prototype at us. My goals for 2026. Janie, you go first so I can think.
My goal for 2026 is to be able to retire from my daycare.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Done after 30 years, huh?
Yeah.
I'm done. And John's store is opening, and most people, who follow me on Facebook saw that we opened up a mattress store of our own, and it's going to go great. I am manifesting it, and I'm hoping by the end of the year I will no longer have to do daycare.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Bobbi, what are your goals?
This year, I want to get more into silicone casting and work on some full-body silicones. I have some kind of in the works, but I can't share them yet because they're still being sculpted. But also, outside of the doll world, my biggest goal this year is to be able to stop renting and finally get a home for my family. That is a goal. It's going to take a bit, but we're working towards it. And I'm hoping by the end of the year, we will have our own home. And that would be,
gosh.
I am going to manifest that for you.
Yeah, I'm going to put the good vibes out there for you, Bobbi.
I'm tired of renting. I don't like being told I can't hang pictures on the walls and things like. I want to, have a place of my own that, belongs to my children.
Meanwhile, she has all these pictures hanging on her wall behind her.
With stickers, because I'm not allowed to put nails in the walls. What about you, Elizabeth?
Well, my goals for 2026 are to get a new mattress.
We drop ship. We drop ship, so we will drop ship that baby to you.
I'll be getting a new mattress.
I actually have somebody else looking for one too, so I'm going to send you their name. Yeah. You got business already.
My goals for 2026 are, it's silicone. Get into more silicone. I have a whole silicone room set up, and I've started playing around with silicone, and I love it, but I just haven't had the time.
Job. You are already amazing at silicone.
Well, I've figured out the feet, so I've just got the rest of the body to figure out.
The feet are hard, so if you can figure out the feet, the rest is easy.
Yeah, but if anybody's looking to buy some feet in silicone, I'm your girl. Yeah, just
leaning that way though. The industry is heavily leaning towards silicone right now. I've noticed.
I think so too, actually, and it is a completely new technique for painting. There's a lot of habits I have from painting heat set that I need to drop, for doing silicone. But yeah, I'm looking forward to. And then I am actually doing an advanced section in my rooting course right now. So students that are in my course, they're getting this advanced section for free. And I'm also going to be adding a silicone tutorial to the course, but I am going to increase the price of the course around about mid-year. So if you've been thinking about getting into the rooting course, get in now while it's cheaper than it will be.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the new videos for silicone rooting. So, yeah, baby, bring it.
We have some good goals this year, ladies.
We do. I love it.
We do. If I just think about it, if I retire from daycare, I can come visit you guys all the time. You won't just have to talk to me on the phone. I'll be at your front door going, open.
I was just thinking about that. More hours on the phone with Janie. Oh, she thinks.
Knock, knock.
It's like the Mervin's commercials. Open.
Oh, I love it. Well, ladies, it's that time. Are we ready to say? We don't have our clipper boards. We have something a little bit different.
Oh.
We were a little bit shy of showing these cups, so I hope they don't offend anybody. But we all got these cups for Christmas.
I love my cup. I do.
I love my cup.
So shall we show everybody?
Everyone, at least at some point, everyone agrees with this.
Yeah, exactly. We've all been there. So I guess, ladies, that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Woo! Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you on February the 1st with our interview with Dave. Have a great time.
Bye.
See you at the show.